Hello guys, and welcome everyone at the round 4 of DCGP season 11. So today we're at the beautiful Lausitzring in Germany. I'm with Jonathan.
Hello.
And Jakub. Hello guys, welcome everyone at the live stream chat. Hello YouTubes. And I guess we'll be good to go just in a few seconds. Right now waiting for a second judge. And
are we on the main server right now? I'm about to load up.
yeah, we're on the main server. Main event server,
Okay.
sorry.
Joining.
Man, this track is awesome.
Love it.
Yeah, this
So
track is really bumpy, and we'll see what's gonna happen during the tandem. So let's start with first battle. It's Łukasz Tasiemski and Talal Nahar.
All right. Łukasz Tasiemski. Had a conversation with him earlier on this track. But this track is wild on that initiation with that first outer wall. It's gonna be fun to see how these guys attack it and the chase, mainly because of how aggressive you have to be going into that first outer zone, and then floating into that second outer zone is going to be sketchy because you could easily tire drop there. And then the second outer wall is going to be insane too, because you need the momentum to carry yourself through to the third outer zone. But these guys are shredding right now.
Yeah, the entry is also a challenge. This wall. I've seen many runs during qualification that have ended with wall hit there and suddenly a 0 point for the driver. But really curious about this bumpy asphalt, because you can see definitely how the suspension is working there. You can see how wheels are bumping here and there. That's also like it is in a real life track, so it's a good track mode for sure. So we had small technical break, but I guess we should be starting briefly.
Looks like we got Michael Carlson versus...
Nah, I guess we're just waiting for...
Oh. I don't know if you guys know this, but Lausitzring is my baby. This track was me and a friend came up with maybe 6 or 7 months ago, after we saw a Instagram video from Frederick Osbo of him drifting around on this track. Not even in this layout necessarily, but it's gone through a bunch of different versions and came out to be, I think, a pretty awesome layout. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's cool to see
this track is really famous for DTM series, so much more racing stuff than drifting. I don't know if even one drift event happened at this track, but
It has.
it has. Yeah. Okay.
If
Okay.
you Google it, it's just like street cars, though. That's what I could find.
Okay, so we're good to go with Łukasz and Talal. So Łukasz leading first. Let's go, guys, to the first battle.
Ooh, Łukasz hitting that first outer zone beautifully. It looks like a tire drop on outer zone 2, but here comes on the outer zone 3, filling it out. Nice rub on that back bumper of that wall. But here's Talal keeping that proximity alive. A little bit of bobble and correction, surging right now into this decel zone, to this outer zone here. Łukasz is doing a great job filling each zone out as deep as possible. And here comes the final outer wall, using some left foot braking to try to keep that car stable into that final outer zone.
Yeah, definitely a lot of bobbles in the chase there, doing everything he could for the proximity.
Yeah, it's with the chase driver, like you're expected to get some like corrections and bobbles, but being as smooth as possible in the chase looks a lot better than just immediate surging and
That's
falling
for sure.
back and then coming back in. Well, here we go. We got the second lap of this battle. Łukasz is in the chase now. Did a great job in the lead. Let's see if Talal comes in here with a nice initiation. Really smooth and considerate right there, but tire dropping significantly in outer zone 2 and not as deep of a fill out in outer zone 3, but coming into the sweeper, and Łukasz is keeping that proximity alive. It looks like Talal ended up being a weed whacker and trimming up the outer portion of the grass, both zones there, transitioning into that inner clip to the final outer zone. Huge correction from Talal, and man, Łukasz was doing a great job in the chase, following the lead driver.
Yeah, it looks like Talal, you said he's a weed whacker. He dropped that tire in outer zone 4, and that's going to be fatal for him.
Yeah, so that was really too much of the mistake from Talal, so Łukasz Stasiewski gets this time a win. And we get to go to the next battle. That's gonna be Jack versus Emilis, but where's Emilis now? Is he missing?
Yeah, he appears to not be in the server.
Okay. Okay, so I believe we'll move on to the next one, and then we will come back. So it's Filip Stocki and Damian Wiecheć. So that's our next battle.
Thank you for the name pronunciation, Maki, as always.
I'm trying.
Need that.
I'm still having issues because there are no Polish letters there, so I'm guessing now.
Here's Philip with the A90 Supra going really aggressive on that first outer zone, initiating and now flowing beautifully through each zone. But man, oh man, Damien is being super aggressive in that S chassis. Just, oh man, Philip is able to keep it together, not go off track on that one. I thought he was gonna definitely become a lawnmower, but able to fill out each zone. Oh man, was that a checkup on that? I'm not too sure. The judges will definitely look, but that was super sketchy.
Yeah, it was. And I think that's going to become a theme tonight, for sure.
Yeah, it's probably going to be on that zone or even the first outer, the initiation. That's the problem childs I would see there.
Yeah,
you know, guys,
really
what's even crazier? Like we are at the oval track right now, and we're not even in the USA.
Well, as Americans do love our left turns. Here we go, Damien. And that's 15 coming in. Huge angle in that first outer zone. And Philip is just keeping his coattails nice and tight right there on the first 3 outer zones. Damien is able to fill out the zone out on 4th outer zone, but coming into this power alley, oh man, he was able to float right in there and keep a smooth line throughout each zone into this final one. And My oh my, Philip, and with that A90, man.
Yeah, he was doing everything he could in the chase as well to keep that proximity. I don't think either driver has a clear advantage here. We're just gonna have to leave this one to the judges.
Yeah, I would only think about that one on the lead lap of Philip where he didn't park it, but it was really sketchy to chase. Going to the outer zone.
5 and 6,
So
yeah.
I think that might be where the error was, but I'm so happy I'm a commentator and not a judge.
I know, it's so much more fun.
Yeah.
Does that livery say Supera?
Superior. No. It's Supra,
It's like-
but with the extra
Like Supra, but with
letter.
an E.
Yeah.
Supera.
Okay. So we have a winner, Filip Stotsky with a Supera. He gets the win.
Love that.
Okay, we get an info from Darius that Emily's can't drive today. So
It's unfortunate.
that's unfortunate, really. And I guess we're gonna have a bye run, but still there's one more battle to go. Tristan Bakowski and Vaidas Sipaila. That's our next two drivers.
Vitus winning my heart with the Ford Mustang here, and Tristan in the A90. Let's see how Vitus does with the American muscle coming in the chase. Huge initiation for both drivers. A little bit of a left tap. It was just a smooch on the door with his tire as Tristan is able to continue on as the lead lap and making a beautiful chaseable run. And here's Vitus being super aggressive. Huge angle. Back bumper touches Tristan and forces him to go off course a little bit, but able to fight through it. Tristan doing a great job with class as a driver here to continue on with this lap.
Yeah, that was a love tap is a bit of a stretch. That was a good.
I would call it a left tap.
That was a good.
It's a aggressive smooch in there.
Yeah, not quite making out, but it was a kiss.
Yeah. Man.
I love the Ford Mustang. That's my
Yeah.
car this year.
It's been for the past 2 years my favorite DCGP car in the pack, but here comes Vitus. Nice initiation in that first outer zone, using that weight transfer and clutch kicking into that first outer zone, second outer zone. Use some left foot braking on outer zone 3 to set himself up for outer zone 4. Vitus is able to keep a smooth line as well, but man, that Mustang is just eating that track alive all the way through outer zone 5. Inner clip is beautiful angle. Transition to the final outer zone. Vitus doing a great job just squatting down and letting her eat. Give her all the beans, buddy.
This is going to be tough because that was a beautiful lead run, but chase to chase, I would have to give it to Tristan.
Okay, so judges were quick with their decision. Tristan gets the win.
Man, that was insane.
Yeah.
That was bonkers. I believe this is going to be our bye run coming up.
Yeah, that's our bye run for Jack. Now you can go with pronunciation because I...
Jack O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy. You know what? If someone in the chat
that's in
knows how to
English, guys.
pronounce
That's
it,
in
by all
English.
I don't. I think it's more
that's
Irish, but
Okay.
Jack is doing a great job with that S15, just being able to fill out each zone. Just showing off some flair out here for the people that are watching at home. Like I said, if you guys know the pronunciation, by all means.
There we go.
Oh, there's a
That's a
360.
spin.
You can hear me. Go.
Okay, so
Next
we'll
server.
see Jack in the top 32. Now, server restart. And we're waiting for drivers from a second top 48 group to join for another portion of top 48 bracket.
We got a banger going out here today on this group here. We have Darius Austriaca. Talk about that guy a lot because how talented of a driver he is, and as well as his family, his brother, and the whole Huerta team is just absolutely bonkers. And Jakub is a part of that team as well, I believe, and he's the one that won VDM Virtual Drift Masters, which some of these guys are just absolutely maniacal when they're driving. Yep. Damian Chevitz coming in with the 370. Nice fill out, using the left foot brake to stabilize his car on the first two outer zones. Oh, a little love tap on that outer zone 3 on that wall. And Darius is able to be right on the door of Damian, going into this decel zone on this huge angle from the chase driver to slow himself down, keep that proximity alive. Damian is doing a great job filling out each zone, but he did have some big mistakes on the first half of that lap.
Darius Austriaca putting on a clinic of a chase run right there. Awesome.
You got Rose Penelope in the chat. Shock Nessie. Okay.
No, that can't be right.
You know what? I approve of that message. Thumbs up. Get high fives in the chat. Here he goes. Darius is in the lead, and Damian is in the chase now. Darius Austriaca, also a VDC driver, coming in here with a big old flick into that first outer zone. Nice fill out, using that left foot brake to keep himself nice and tidy on each zone. And here's Damian being super aggressive, a little bit low angle in the chase, but using that to get that proximity. And man, oh man, nice fill out from Darius going into outer zone 5 and inner clip 1 all the way into this final outer zone. Very super aggressive chase run from Damian, and Darius just nails that billboard.
I would say that if I was Damian, I would be feeling like it's a very unfortunate opponent to face in the it's so early in the competition. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, Martinez with that Ford Mustang coming in with the initiation. Beautiful fill out on that first two zones. And here comes Paulius trying to knock out the Austriaca brother, as Martinez is able to fill out each zone unfazed by the person behind him. Uses that left foot brake, and my oh my, the two Mustangs going at it on this track is absolutely diabolical, but huge correction from the chase driver that makes him fall back on proximity. Looks like he angled up a little too much on that final outer zone. Man,
that's awesome.
It makes me excited.
So
I
much
usually
patriotism.
I usually see Martinez with like a S chassis or a BMW,
It's
and
weird.
It caught me off guard seeing him roll up in a Mustang, and I'm like, okay, I see where you're going with this. Let's see how he does in the chase. Did a great job in the lead. Let's see if Paulius will sink or swim at the lead of this track here. Beautiful fill out on outer zone 2. He is a little shallow on outer zone 1 and 3, but going into outer zone 4, nice transition. Martinez is giving him a little room, so the transition is buttery smooth in the chase, but huge angle going into outer zone 5. A little bit of a left foot brake to set himself up for this inner clip, transitioning to the final outer zone, and Martinez is just right there on the proximity. And this could go tit for tat. I don't think there's a big advantage, but looks like the judges have come to a decision.
Yeah, that chase was insane.
Yeah.
It's been kind of a trend switching to the Mustang, right? We got a few drivers doing that. Alan Hines driving a Mustang now.
Zaid Abu Hussein coming in with he was a conservative on that initiation, really shallow on that first outer zone, but able to fill out outer zone 3. Back bumper was dragging against that wall, and Zaid Abu Hussein being great in the fill out. But oh my, can we talk about Jakub right there with the Escuco livery, A90 Supra, just being an absolute menace to that door, rubbing his tire right there, giving him marks, letting Zaid Abu Hussein know what is up here.
He is gripped up. That was a sick chase run. Man, I really struggle, especially in that last 2 zones. It's really easy to lose the lead right there, and he had so much angle and still just surged right up to him. He is hooked up.
Definitely able to I feel like he had a magnet on his door,
right?
Just sucking right into it all the time. Pause. Here we go. Jakub is in the lead now. Now Zaid Abu Hussein is in the chase, and Jakub is able to nice fill out on the first outer zone. Almost goes off course on the outer zone too, but keeping it together. Jakub is able to fill out each zone. Beautiful transitions from both of these drivers. Here comes this D-cell zone where a lot of people have been struggling in the chase, but Zaid Abu Hussein is able to keep the proximity on that inner clip, and now surging into the pocket on the final outer zone. That was a very good chase run from Zaid Abu Hussein.
That was clean. That was consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jakub did take more risks, though. Definitely more aggressive, and it seems it paid off.
Yeah, it's a thing where you could, when you're in the chase, you could be conservative, but when someone else has a wow factor in their chase, it's definitely going to overwin the judges on that.
This is going to be crazy.
Yeah, we got Cameron, the spicy mustard, versus Peter, the proxy proximeter, coming in here. Let's see if he'll live up to his name and keep that proximity alive. And Cameron Mustard, huge angle going to that first 2 outer zones. Huge checkup from the chase driver. Looks like he is really trying to keep that proximity alive on Cameron Mustard, rubbing the tires on the door panel. And Cameron just unfazed, angle lock to lock on each zone, going into his inner clip, transition to the final outer zone. And Proxy is keeping him right next to him as if he was changing his Spotify playlist in his car. It was absolutely bonkers.
Sick chase run.
I still need to get Cameron's address so I can send him brown spicy mustard.
Spicy mustard.
Spicy mustard. Big old tub of it. He's one of the newer members of the AOM crew coming out here. Peter Proximeter right there. Nice initiation to the first outer zone. And here comes Cameron, just diving in and keeping a smooth proximity to Peter, and now surging into the pocket on outer zone 4. Peter Proximeter with that 370Z transitioning. Oh my goodness, the huge angle from Cameron to slow himself down enough so he can stay alive with proximity throughout each zone. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Wow.
Throwing the backy in the chase. My guy.
Wow.
Brother. That was sick.
That was, I have no
Regardless
words.
of how the judges see it, that was sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that was spicy. My, oh my. I never thought someone could backy in the chase and keep up the proximity.
And have it not sacrifice anything, right?
Yeah, like that's diabolical. Now the judges had to really think about this because that was
give 'em a minute for this.
awesome. Kind of like when you eat a good meal and then you had to like take a second to breathe because how good the meal was.
Think about
And
your life for a minute.
think about poor life decisions.
Everything that led you to here.
One more time.
One more
Come
time.
on.
Nice.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go.
Wow. A one more time battle here. And it looks like it was a tit for tat with mistakes on both of the drivers on lead and chase. I can't believe he backheated the chase. That was insane. Here we go. Cameron the Spicy Mustard and Peter Proximeter coming in for their first lap of the one more time battle. Huge initiation from Cameron Mustard, but Peter was rubbing his back bumper in the chase on that first outer wall, letting him know that I mean business. Cameron Mustard is right there filling out each zone. Peter is not letting him up right here, right now on outer zone 5. Huge decel, but able to stay right there in the pocket. Peter is keeping a nice smooth transition on each zone. A little bit of a love tap at the end, but my oh my, Cameron Mustard in the lead, giving a great lead run. So it's very chaseable.
Yeah, that was a great lead run. I noticed two big mistakes at least. Was the outer zone 2 to 3, definitely a little love tap there, as we like to call it, and then towards the end there, Peter definitely straightened a little bit, but the lead run was impeccable. So let's see if Cameron can do what he did last time.
I think Peter Proximeter was listening to that Yin Yang Twins song, the one that they're whispering in their ear, because that's all he was doing to Cameron Mustard the whole lap. But here's Peter Proximeter in that first initiation, able to fill out outer zone 2 and 3. Huge angle. And here comes Cameron Mustard trying to keep it alive here. The initiation from Cameron and the chase wasn't as spectacular as Peter from what I saw on the previous lap, but man, oh man, Peter is using that left foot brake as a tool to keep himself in the zone as deep as possible. And now a little bit of a shallow line, almost nails the wall, corrects himself so he stays on that outer zone. A little bit of contact at the end.
Yeah, that was a cleaner chase run, definitely out of Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what the judges think. Thick battle though. Thick battle.
That was definitely, I was the probably one of the best battles I've seen in out of all the rounds that I've commented here.
Okay, so judges said that there were a few mistakes by Peter contacting the first and the last part of his lead. Line wasn't there, so that means Cameron Mustard gets the win.
Man, oh man. And
Yeah,
it
I
is
think
just
Cameron-
top 48, right?
Yeah, that's top 48, and we have battle between Peter and Cameron. Guys, come down.
Cameron knew exactly what he had to do there and pulled it off very well.
Yeah. It looked like Peter was floating, going a little too fast on that final outer zone and had to float his car a little bit to slow himself down.
Yeah.
And that's what caused the major mistake there.
Okay, so another server restart, and right now we will be at the second half of top 48 now.
Song's stuck in my head.
What song? No, don't tell me it's gonna be stuck in mine. You can have that. Let's go.
By the outfield. Oh yeah. Your Love by the outfield.
I don't know it.
So I saw a meme the other day, and you would never be able to listen to this song ever again. You ever seen the show Ed, Edd n Eddy? I don't know if you
Yes.
Yeah, that's my childhood.
Okay,
Yeah, that's my
so
childhood too.
this song, someone played the song and put Ed, the taller one, as he was singing it, and I'm like, wow, this sounds exactly like Ed for some reason, and I can never unsee it.
Okay.
There we go. I'll send it to you guys later.
Okay.
All right, Ernestus Podolski.
and Linus.
Yeah, Linus Turnquist in that Ford Mustang, and Ernestus in that A90 Supra coming in here, being as fast as he can be and smooth in the lead. But here's Linus Turnquist with that Ford Mustang GK Designs livery coming out here. Oh my goodness, the fill out from Ernestus is beautiful and consistent and smooth. Didn't see too many hiccups in the lead driver. Linus was a little bit further back than what I'm used to seeing.
I joined the practice server by accident, so I gotta wait till after. I was in the practice server doing a tandem with somebody, and I was like,
your
"Why
honest
isn't it
opinion
starting?"
about this run, though.
It happens. We're all human. It's great. Here comes Linus Turnquist in the lead now, and Ernestus Podolski in the chase with the A90 Supra. Linus Turnquist, beautiful initiation, very flowy into outer zone 3. Ford Mustang is looking like a ballerina on this track, but here's Ernestus Podolski right there with that 890 Supra screaming in the ear of Linus Turnquist as he is able to fill out outer zone 5. It might have been a checkup on that. We don't know yet. From the judge's perspective, is going to be different, but man, oh man. I think now you could join the server.
The TV cams. Yeah, I was watching on a stream. That looked crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so judges are saying now that Linus had an advantage until outside zone number 5, and he had a big mistake, too much angle there, slowed down, chased a lot, so that means Ernestus Podolski gets the win. So Ernestus moving on to the top 32, like full Lithuanians drifter starter pack. Your name is Ernestus and you're good to go. Okay. Let's move on to the next battle. Alexander Sevryuk and Hassan Sharif. Let's go.
Alexander Sevryuk. Oh man, that was a tongue twister for me, but man, he came in with a nice initiation at first outer zone, using a wider line, using most of the track going into outer zone 4, and that actually does a great job to get that momentum coming into outer zone 5. A little bit of a slowdown, but hey, slow and smooth all the way throughout outer zone 5. Beautiful fill out on that inner clip going to outer zone 6. And that was a great lead run. I haven't seen most of the drivers here use most of the track on going from that outer zone 3 to outer zone 4. From what we saw here, I think that was a really good lead line. And here we go. We got them flipping around. Hassan Sharif and Alexander coming in here with DCGP purple livery, and Hassan Sharif coming in with that nice initiation, going to that first outer zone and filling everything out so far, snapping it to angle on outer zone 4. I don't know if that was a late transition, but man, oh man, coming into this outer zone 5, floating right in there, huge slowdown, but able to get himself set up for the inner clip to the final outer zone. And Hassan Sharif doing a great job with that small wheelbase right there. The eagle livery there.
Okay, so judges said that Alexander Sevryuk gets the win here. And we're moving to the next battle. It's Karolis Basinskas and Viktor Janowski. Both guys are ready.
Karolis Basinskas is in that A90, and Victor is going to be in that S chassis. Coming from right there, staying right into the initiation, staying right in the pocket of Karolis. And coming into outer zone 4. Oh man, the huge correction from the chase driver to try to stay in close proximity. Now here's Karolis able to fill out outer zone 5, angling up, transitioning into inner clip. Good fill out, going to the final outer zone all the way through, and Victor is right there too.
Victor was our briefing driver, putting down an absolutely insane run in the briefing.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely some mistakes in the chase, though. We'll see if he can force a mistake in the lead or something like that.
Oh no.
Thick livery though.
Yeah.
Teammate with Powell, right?
I believe so. I gotta double check. Yeah, right. Victor coming in with a nice initiation. Oh no! Karolis straightens out in the chase.
Fogged out.
Victor needs to complete this lap. Yeah, he right now has an advantage. He doesn't know because that chase driver did straighten out behind him. He's not paying attention to behind. He's paying attention to in front. Let's see him fill out each zone. My goodness. Karolis is struggling in the chase, trying to get that proximity and be aggressive.
Yeah, I wonder if he had a spotter telling him, just finish the run, just finish the run. And
Okay.
he gets the win.
Yeah, Victor gets the win. That was also a very quick decision from judges.
Yeah.
And now Damian Żukowski and Filip Bartolic. So that's the Toyota Mark II.
Love commentating DCGP because it challenges my speech impediment. Damien is out here with the curb grinders. Oh my goodness, snappy initiation, but makes contact with that first outer wall. And going into outer zone 2, we're gonna see Philip right there try to get that proximity and say, I'm just trying to finish this lap. But I don't know if that's going to be a 0 from the lead driver, but Damien's doing a good job filling out outer zone 5 and going into inner clip 1 to the final outer zone. Little bit of left foot brake to get himself out there.
I always love it when there's contact, like with the wall or with another driver, and it's like exactly what they needed to stay online. Always funny to watch.
Yeah, but that also is a struggle for some of the drivers too, because or the judging. Because if they made contact with the wall, if there was no wall there, would they fall off of the track? Would they actually miss it? And that's where they have to look into it, I believe.
Yeah, and also I said that this first wall at outside zone number 1, it's really sticky. Yeah, like you can easily get into it.
The line you take on the run up matters a lot, I've learned.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! No!
Rerun. It's gonna be a rerun because it looks like someone jumped, maybe.
Some difficulties out the gate, yeah.
Yeah. Same tires. Okay. Philip said he slept a little bit.
Not at all.
And this lap is brought to you by NyQuil. Here we go. Philip in the lead. And Damien in the chase coming in here. Philip coming in with a nice fill on the first outer zone. Damien is right there trying to keep the proximity. He's trying to reel him in. He is falling back. That car is a big old boat, and he needs to reel in this A90 Supra as it's creeping away. Philip, tire drops 2 times off on outer zone 5. And going into the inner clip. Oh no. As he's going to the final outer zone. Is it 2 tires off that's a 0 or 3?
No, 3 is a 0, but
yeah, so how do you judge this? Oh man.
Oh, it's a Damian Żukowski that gets the win. Yeah, so this tire dropping was crucial here.
Yep.
I guess that's worse than the wall. Wow.
Yeah. And Yeah, that that was unexpected. So it was the last battle here, and we're moving to a last group of top 48 now.
I love watching Paolo Korpelinski. He's one of my favorite sim drivers. Not only because he does drive in real world, but also is a dope individual here. But we're gonna do a server refresh, I believe.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm sitting there looking at the end line, wondering where everybody went. You know, kind of like
Right.
kind of like me in middle school whenever I'm trying to play hide and seek and everybody hides from me. I didn't know I was a seeker.
And the next day comes, you're still hiding.
That first
guys.
that first outer zone, the best way I could kind of explain, like if you do it right, it kind of reminds me of a slap shot in hockey when someone does it in picture perfect moment. It's just smooth, or even a wrist shot. Like that car, if you get that fill out on that first outer zone and it's smooth getting that angle through, it's actually pretty sick.
It feels amazing, especially through 3. Like when the best lines for me are when I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit the wall, but then I somehow don't, and you just fly
Yeah.
through.
Pucker factor.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm screwed, and then you're like, oh, let's go.
Man. We have a
Okay, here they come, Pavo and Vova.
Vova and Pavel. Vova is in the 180. And Pavel is in the S14. Here we go. Pavel Korpelinski, also a Drift Masters driver here, being a very conservative on that initiation to that first outer zone, but now is just locking in power, going to outer zone 3 and 4, and just able to keep himself flowing buttery smooth going into this outer zone 5. And angles up, gets the angle right, and now Vova is trying to reel in the proximity into this final outer zone. Powell is able to keep it nice and smooth. I think maybe outer zone 5 he angled up a little bit too much, maybe. Looking back on this replay.
Yeah, he lost his speed.
Yeah.
Like answering question from a chat. All DCGP's official servers are at our Discord, so feel free to join and check them out.
Here's Vova coming in with an initiation, has to left foot brake to angle up his car a little bit. And now here comes Paolo Korpelinski trying to stay right there in proximity and knows he has some corrections. Oh, that looks like a tire drop from Vova on outer zone 4. Going into outer zone 5, able to angle up, flirting with the grass on outer zone 5. Going to inner clip, beautiful fill out. Going to the final outer zone, using that left foot brake to stabilize his car to get himself out there. And we'll see what the judges say.
Yeah, I think that that tire drop's gonna be pretty brutal.
Yeah.
That end of the track there is difficult for a chase. I gotta say that is a very tough section. Really
It
quick
reminds me of
transitions.
Atron.
Yeah. Where you got to transition before the lead driver, but that's hard to do because the transitions are so fast.
Okay, judges are saying that Pavel's lead run wasn't perfect, but Vova had 3 mistakes, so big correction next to outside zone 2, also contact in the end, and wheel off at outside zone number 4. So that decided that Pavel Korpelinski gets the win.
Oh man.
Ernestas Jakubelis and Armand's Westmanis.
This will be a good one.
So yeah, that's
Couple
gonna be a good one.
Jakub, our virtual Drift Masters champion, coming up to the line, getting himself locked in.
Mr. TS300 in the armchair. Let's go.
Yeah. He's lounging while drifting. Here we go. Ernestas Jakub coming in with the initiation. Uses that left foot brake to get close proximity to that first outer wall. Fills out the first two outer zones. Beautiful. As Armand is right there, surging forward into the pocket, losing proximity on outer zone 4. Jakub is doing a great job in the lead, giving him a chaseable one. And man, oh man, a little bit of a correction on outer zone 5, but gives Armand a chance to reel him in proximity with the RTR Racing Team Riga right there, right next to the door.
Other than outer zone 4, that was a sick chase, but he definitely did lose his proximity there. And that's,
Yeah, that GT86 is sketchy at times driving.
Yeah. Does that? It normally doesn't have the flames like that. I don't know if you can see on the TV cams, right? But I think he must have added that in the skin.
Flames, fire.
Whenever he lets off, there's big flames coming out of the tailpipe.
I like fireballs. They're awesome. There's actually a picture of I commentate the Pro-Am series over here in Florida, and it was a Corvette that ignited the flower that was lining up the track. It's a cool picture. Here goes Armand going in with a nice initiation. That first outer zone and second outer zone is good fill out. Nice fill out on the first 3 zones. Here comes outer zone 4, where some people are having some struggles, but here's Jakub massaging the angle to keep the proximity close. And Armand is able to fill out outer zone 5. Jakub is right there, just using that left foot brake to slow himself down on transitions. And now he is diving into the pocket of Armand. And the back windshield of Jakubelis.
Okay, so Ernestas gets the win.
Oh, that was a quick decision.
Yeah. They did not even come back to this live where they should wait for a verdict. Okay, then next Adrian Chavez and Joona Savolainen. So Spain versus Finland.
Going on in that Ford Mustang. Whoa, that was a huge angle on that first outer zone. Almost 90 degrees that first outer wall, as Adrian Chavez is right there just filling out each zone, being as rowdy as possible with that BMW, going to that outer zone 5. Beautiful fill out, beautiful speed, and beautiful style as he is going through that inner clip into the final outer zone. Wall-to-wall action from Adrian Chavez in that BMW E36 compact, man.
Yeah, that car is sick.
That thing,
I love that.
the thing was rowdy, man.
That's a 3/4 of the BMW, but it handles like one.
It's hard to look rowdy next to a Mustang too. That's a challenge.
Yeah. Is Joona coming in here with the Ford Mustang, has the black DCGP livery. Might have been a little bit of a contact on the initiation. We'll look back on the replay, but Joona is right there on outer zone 4, using that all of that wheelbase of that Ford Mustang to get transitioning and flowing through each part of this track. Oh, that was the cleanest outer zone 5 I've seen today. But now here comes Adrian Chavez with that BMW basically right next to him because how small that car is. It's insane.
Next.
Yeah, he almost passed him right there at the end.
Yeah, small mistakes here and there. But judges said that Adrian Chavez gets the win. And he's moving on.
We got another A90 Super coming up to the line, and a F22 F-22s have been very popular for the past couple of years. Let's see how he performs out here. Jakub in the chase. Oh my God. He just surged so hard, almost sent Ahmed off track. Ahmed is able to fight through it and continue on. Ahmed is right there with that A90 filling out outer zone 4, going into the power alley, then the decel right here. Nice fill out from that A90 Supra with that gold livery. Going into the inner clip, good fill out as well on that final outer zone. Very flowy lead. That contact right off the rip in the beginning would send most people off track at Mock Jesus.
Yeah, if we're not in the sim, that car is, you know, that tie rod's track.
Yeah, you're done.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah. You're the weakest link. Goodbye.
Right, your tie rod is the weakest link.
Well, we'll see how he comes out here as they switch sides. Jakub Don is in the lead. Ahmed is in the chase. Jakub Don coming in here. Big old Scandinavian flick into that first outer zone. And then, oh no, 2 tire drops looked like on outer zone 2. Big contact on outer zone 3. Oh my goodness. This is looking a little bit sketchy in the beginning half, but now Jakub is keeping himself together on that last half of this lap as he's able to fill out outer zone 4 and 5 and going into that inner clip. Good fill out. Now final outer zone, another tire drop. That's huge mistakes from Jakub Don.
Yeah, I think we were just a little bit overexcited there.
Okay, so that means Ahmed gets the win. And also that was the last battle of the top 48 for today. So one more restart and we'll be already in a top 32.
Really want peanut butter.
Just by itself,
Yeah, like a spoonful of peanut butter.
like a dog.
Don't you judge me.
No, I'm just joking. I used to eat peanut butter a lot.
Can you imagine
Just a
commentating?
spoonful of peanut butter. Yeah, that would not be ideal for commentating.
Can you imagine commentating and just putting peanut butter in the roof of your mouth and try to? Oh my goodness.
I'm really allergic to peanuts, so
Well, you're missing out, man. I think I should divulge in that.
like I've eaten a
That less for
spoonful
peanut
of
butter,
peanut butter once and then almost called an emergency, so
Oh my goodness.
that's not a good idea for me.
So you don't have any kind of like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Like, is there any like substitute for you?
Nope.
Yeah, you could do what's it
Poor
called, almond
man.
butter or something, right?
Maybe.
It's still a nut.
Same. Not the same,
Nut-
but
It's still a nut.
all right. So
He's probably
no nut?
allergic to nuts. Yeah. Right? You can't have like walnuts or anything.
Maybe smaller amounts, yeah, but not like.
do you
We're
mean
not gonna
maybe?
try it, okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna even try it. So.
You're missing out, man. But I'll make sure if I ever see you in a Drift Masters event, I won't bring peanut butter near you.
Oh, thank you.
I might. I can't make any promises.
Oh boy.
It's so funny with at events in IRL for drifting, you got guys talking about different car parts and stuff like that, and then you got sim racers, which we love video games, we love being nerdy in this kind of aspect, and we talk about peanut butter and snacks as a as a side.
That's our fuel.
It's our fuel. Mountain Dew and peanut butter jelly sandwiches. There we go.
Do some Mountain Dew for sure.
I'm so upset for you that you're allergic to peanut butter. Like, I'm never gonna get
that's
over
a
it.
huge bummer.
It's like the staple of a childhood, you know?
Ah,
I ate it a lot as a kid because I had hypoglycemia, like low blood sugar. So I would
Okay.
just always have a spoon of peanut butter. It's just like what I did.
okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Stanislav
Fun fact.
Tarasov and Łukasz Stasiewski.
We have Stanislav coming in here. Nice fill out that first outer zone, able to get right where he needs to be. And Stanislav is just being absolutely diabolical in that 370Z as Lucas is getting right there, close proximity with that S15. Huge D-cell, but Lucas is able to keep the proximity, staying door to door with Stanislav as we're going to this final outer zone. Beautiful fill out right there too. My oh my, Stanislav out there just being absolutely diabolical in the lead.
What a chase. I thought for sure he was going to make contact there in 5, but he managed to keep it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, Łukasz is possessed today. Like,
Yeah, he's a skilled driver.
He's
for
coming.
Sure.
He
For
had
it.
peanut butter before this.
Yeah.
That's what happened. This message is brought to you by Skippy. Oh man. Maybe we need to talk to Maddie about getting a peanut butter sponsorship. Imagine that. Here comes Lucas in the lead. And Stanislav is in the chase. Did a great job in the lead, going a absolutely diabolical lead lap. Oh my God, the diabolical entry right there as Lucas is able to be as smooth as butter on that initiation through the first three outer zones. And here comes Stanislav with the 370Z. Big old Wang Gang coming in here, keeping that door-to-door action alive into this inner clip. A little bit of a slowdown, but huge
no!
for Lucas.
No!
Oh no!
No!
Lucas, no!
No.
Oh no! Why?
Monica! Okay.
Oh no!
was
Stanislav Tarasov gets the win, but
Yeah, it looks like
that was
all
really
by
sad
himself.
to watch.
Yeah, that was.
Oh wait, who is the person that gave us the pronunciation of this?
Rose.
Yeah, Rose.
Jacko shock. Shock.
Well, we have a Simon Sandman coming in here with a huge initiation of that first outer zone, scraping that back bumper on the outer wall as Jack is coming in here. Jack of all trades in the chase, being able to jack himself up right next to the door on outer zone 3 and 4. But here comes the D-cell. Simon Sandman getting all of outer zone 5, diving into inner clip 1. Beautiful fill out. Simon Sandman right there, absolutely bonkers with the doors, baby.
Yo, that was a crazy chase run, especially at the end. That was clean.
Wow. Wow. Shock
Hell
Nessie.
yeah.
That's what I had to scroll up a little bit. Thanks, Rose. Shock Nessie.
Man, that's Irish. Sounds
Maybe.
Irish, but I never would have said shock.
It's pretty shocking of the pronunciation of that. But here we go. Jack Shock Nessie in the lead. And Simon Sandman in the chase. Simon, very seasoned driver on the sim, coming in, diving into the pocket right off the rip. Jack is keeping each zone filled out, a little midline on outer zone 3, but able to go into outer zone 4. Beautiful fill out. Simon Sandman coming in here, going all the way through each track and each lap as aggressive as possible, and Jack is filling out each zone as beautifully as possible, being absolutely shocking here on this track.
Simon's such a robot.
He's unfair.
That was crazy. Not to say that Jack isn't. I mean, at this point, all these guys are, but man.
Yeah. My oh my.
Like, judge's opinion, it's only very good runs. Like,
Be
be constructive, guys. Okay, Simon Sandman gets the win. They said that because of the chase run. Okay.
Yeah, that was a sick chase run for sure.
I didn't even think of that. That's a good one. I might steal that in the future. That was great. Chat GPT your runs. That was fantastic.
Okay. So I guess that was last one there.
Yep.
And we're moving to a second group of the top 32.
All right.
Sorry guys, I was a little bit wrong, but we still have one more battle here. I missed that one. Juan Jorquez and Filip Stolski.
Yeah, Philip with the super coming in here in the chase. That's one. Oh no! Is there a magnet on that wall? My oh my. Philip hit that wall so hard. I'm pretty sure
Total.
I would be hurting.
Total.
On the wheel. As Juan just needs to complete this lap, so he does need to finish it out, not being the lead driver. But Philip was just trying to keep some pressure on him to force a mistake. But man, he hit that wall hard.
Very hard. Sick livery on this S chassis. I love seeing that.
Yeah. The
Man,
underglow.
yeah, he hit it with the rear, and then that caused the front to come around, and yeah, that car would be done in real life.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of when I first started commentating, when I saw Reese Tatterson miss shift and he goes straight into the wall on initiation. Absolutely bonkers. But here's Philip coming out here to put out a killer lead run. A little bit shallow on outer zone 3, but transitioning outer zone 4, good fill out. And it looks like Juan is just given a conservative chase run, probably knowing that the chase driver on the previous lap did a 0 out, as Philip is going in here into this inner clip. Beautiful fill out as well, going to that final outer zone. I do like how he attacks that final outer zone. He shallows angle and then steepens that angle as much as possible. And now we have Juan smacking into billboards.
Okay, Juan gets the win. And one more here. Artur Kula and Tristan Bakowski.
Artur Kula and Tristan Bakowski, right?
Yep.
You sounded like a real Polish right there.
Oh man, I'm trying to get adopted into that culture. Here we go. Artur coming in. Whoa, a huge snap into angle in the first outer zone, but able to fill out both the zones. No tire drops from what I saw, but Artur is right there, absolutely diabolical. And looks like he was flirting with disaster on outer zone 4, but here's a huge snap, and it's a huge tire drop on outer zone 5 into inner clip 1, as Tristan is just staying there to keep the proximity and keeping the chase alive.
Yeah, Archer definitely dropped some tires there. And that's an easy place to drop tires. The easiest. Really tough decel when you got to chase right on your bumper. It's hard to hit that decel.
That decel seems more of like a float compared to like a abrupt slowdown, which is unique on this track. I like it. Here comes Tristan in the A90 Supra in that first outer zone, filling it all the way out. Outer zone 2 is good as well. Outer zone 3, beautiful flowy lead lap. But here is my man Artur coming in here. Oh no, he was doing so good, but makes the contact going into that outer zone 5, into the inner clip, going to the final outer zone.
Yeah, gave him a little kick there.
Yeah, that wasn't a kiss. That was a kick.
Okay, Tristan Bakowski gets the win. Yeah, also one more fun fact, Kula, if you're gonna translate it to English, that's gonna be a ball, so I'm gonna came in like a wrecking ball there.
Oh.
Relax,
I'm so glad.
Rocky, all right?
Okay. And we're good to go with second half of top 32 now. Or that's not even second half, it's the second group though. And we'll see first battle, that's gonna be Daniel Andreev versus Darius Ostrejka. So that's the final here. And that's the first battle in this group. So
this group is loaded.
Yeah, this group is definitely loaded. And then Cameron Mustard with Alexander Element. Oh boy, oh boy.
This group's crazy. I always use the bits of practice before we start, just as a chance to drive with some awesome drivers. Until Matt cuts me off and says,
to interrupt their perfect runs.
Right?
Yeah. Okay, here they go. Daniel and Darius.
Yeah, Daniel Andreev and Darius Ostrejka, absolutely killers out here, known for their competition and virtual drift masters, and absolutely doing a smoke show on this track. Daniel is doing a great job with that BMW, filling out each zone. A little bit of a bobble from Darius on the beginning part of the lap, surges forward in the pocket towards the final outer zone. And it looks like Daniel usually drives a 180 though. He's now in a BMW.
In the BMW this year, yeah.
Yeah.
He has that. I don't know if he owns it, but I saw a picture of that exact BMW in real life.
Yeah. I bet it's a real life car replica, but it's not his car, I guess.
Okay.
Darius doing a good job in the chase. Let's see how he does in the lead as Daniel hunts the Don down. Oh, a little bit of a contact on the initiation. Darius the Don Ostrejka coming out here, just letting them know how to run this track. But man, Daniel is right there being super rowdy and aggressive in the chase. And he's able to keep up with the slowdown on outer zone 5. Going into this inner clip. Beautiful chase run from Daniel Andreev. Keep it door to door on the final outer zone.
I thought for sure there would be contact in those transitions, but he managed to not, I think. Sick chase run.
Yeah. Chat answered it's a real car replica, but it's not his car. Yeah. Aurimas Vasqueli's car. Okay. Thank you, guys.
It's a sick car.
Yeah, it is. It's real clean. Man, the judges are really looking at this run really in depth.
Yeah. Also, this battle is really important in terms of general scoreboard, I guess, and eliminating your big opponent in top 32. That's a huge hit in the points. So
Yeah. Then we have the brother coming up afterwards. Martinez Austriaca is the next battle.
only thing with this BMW is the front headlights. Like, I'm not really fan of it. Like, I prefer more the original ones. But really, this car looking good.
What's up with the front headlights? Oh, like what do you mean? Like, because they're halos, or because of the eyelash?
Yeah, the eyelash and these halos are not there. Like in original headlights, they're a little bit different. If you compare it to the original ones, they're a little bit different. But that's me.
Yeah, it's got no grill too. I kind of like it like that.
Okay, so Darius Ostrejka gets the win. Judges said that was a small mistake from Daniel, and he dropped a wheel before the last zone. So Darius Ostrejka is moving on, and as I said, that's a big hit in the standings. So coming back, Louis Hugon and Martinas Ostrejka.
Whoa! The initiation was very identical from both drivers, as Loic is able to use that Mustang power to get to each zone. But here's Martinez being super aggressive in the chase. Nice fill out from the lead driver on outer zone 5. The decel was beautiful from both drivers as well, going to the inner clip to the final outer zone, as Loic is able to keep that lead lap as clean as possible. It wasn't so conservative, but there was some flirting with disaster at times. I like that lead lap.
These drivers have been given just so little room for the transitions. It always has me on the edge of my seat, like, oh, and then they just barely scrape by.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yes, this is Martina's first round in this season, so big comeback.
Here we go. Martinez Austriaca in the lead, coming in with the Ford Mustang. A nice fill out on the first outer zone, very deep on outer zone 2, and flirting with that wall with the back bumper on outer zone 3. Transition is good from both of these drivers. Loic is trying to keep the proximity. Here's his decel. Whoa, my goodness. Loic able to use the left foot brake and clutch to kind of get himself right there on the door of Martinez on that final outer zone. My, oh my. My goodness.
Things got a little bit more interesting now in terms of scoring this run. But judges are really fast. Martinas Ostrejka gets the win because of a better chase run in judges' eyes. And you guys know what that means. We're gonna have Ostrejka's battle in the next battle, so it's gonna be top 16. Daniel
we have a family feud.
Sorry, Darius
DCGP.
versus Martinez, yeah, in the top 16. But now it's still more top 32 battles to solve. It's Jakub Bilic versus Jaroslav, but I guess that's gonna be a buy run for Jakub, because there's no Jaroslav here. And then we will have Cameron versus Alexander Element, and that's gonna be a huge battle now.
Yeah. Clean Byron.
Yeah.
That's a 90 plus. That was sick.
Yeah, that's a nice nice rod from him. And let's go.
Here we go. Alexander Element and Cameron Mustard. Yeah, Alexander Element in the 370 coming in with a nice initiation to that first outer zone. Go to outer zone 2. Beautiful fill out. Outer zone 3 is absolutely methodical from Alexander. Went to outer zone 4 using most of the track going from 3 to 4. Great job in the lead. Here's Cameron Mustard. Huge surge in the chase, using that left foot brake to stay in proximity with Alexander Element as he's going to enter clip 1 into the final outer zone. Alexander Element does a great job with that 370Z.
That's a is that EXT config swapped to
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah,
to a 400Z. Sick.
That's 370Z,
Whoever did that.
but that's a delivery though.
Right, and you can only use the text file in the livery. So
yeah,
props
he
to
could
whoever
just
did that.
change
That's not
his
easy to
car
do.
body with a text
Yeah.
file. Like,
That's not easy to do.
That's insane.
yeah.
Yeah, if anyone's ever tried to do something like that in the config, that's a trick. So props to them.
Yeah, Alexander, we're going to talk later on. I'm trying to get a challenger in the RTR physics. There we go, Cameron Mustard. Oh, contact with the first outer wall, but able to keep going. As Cameron Mustard is able to fill out outer zone 3 and coming into outer zone 4. Here comes Alexander to try to stay in close proximity. I think he knows that he made contact with a wall, so he's going to give himself some room, be as conservative and aggressive at the same time in this chase lap.
Okay, so Alexander Element gets the win. And yeah, because
Nice.
of this contact from Cameron at his lead
Cameron
run,
says,
yeah. Ah!
Yeah. It's unfortunate, Cameron. I feel you on that.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for Cameron.
That's usually the sound I make whenever I don't realize I'm eating spicy mustard.
Say what?
You ever had
just
spicy
had to
mustard
mention
where it
spicy
catches you
mustard.
off guard?
Nah.
No.
Oh, it clears out your sinuses, man.
No. I think it's usually intentional whenever I have spicy mustard.
Like you can yeah, like you can already smell the spice.
Yeah, right. You can smell it.
They have some homemade, where I lived in Pennsylvania, they had some homemade mustard, and they don't really tell you if it's spicy or not. So it was like, oh, you think it's sweet, and then
Mustard roulette.
the mustard seeds like get you.
Oh my gosh.
All right. This will be the last group I can do before I get ready for work and take care of the kiddo.
Okay, so thank you for joining in today.
Yep. No, yeah, I'm here for this. I want to see the smoke
Yeah.
on this last group here, so I'm excited.
Okay then, it's Vitaly Isaev and Ernestas Podolski, so Daniel Andreev's teammate now.
Yep. And here comes Vitaly coming in with a nice initiation on first outer zone. Able to fill out outer zone 2, beautiful. And going to outer zone 3, here comes Ernestas Podolski in the chase with that A90 Supra. And trying to surge in as close as possible to Vitaly. Those bumps on that track are no joke. The amount of elevation change on this track could make a struggle for the chase driver. But man, oh man, coming into this final outer zone, that's where he could go full throttle. Ernestas was a little bit shaky a little bit on the chase because of those bumps.
Definitely tuning has a big effect on this track. If you are tuned well to these bumps, it can make your car a good 15-20% faster.
Yeah, but if your car is really into the speed, it's gonna get a grip anytime.
Right.
Like you cannot expect it.
Oh, almost side-by-side initiation from Vitaly, as Ernest is able to fill out each zone on the first turn. Into outer zone 4, beautiful. With the 890 Supra getting absolutely the grip he needs to get into this D-cell zone. Oh, might have been a tire drop on outer zone 5. Where Ernest is able to get into inner clip 1 into the final outer zone. A little bit contact with that final outer zone. Love the camaraderie these guys have with each other.
Okay, so Vitaly Isayev gets the win. So GG for both of them. And next is Mohamed Ali and Alexander Sevryuk. So if I'm not mistaken, before in the top 48, Alexander Sevryuk was battling one of these Eagle team drivers.
Oh, wow.
So that's a redemption now.
Here comes Mohamed Ali with the BMW in that first outer zone. And here comes Alexander in that 370, able to get into the pocket. Mohamed, I don't know if that was a tire drop going to outer zone 4. But we'll have the judges look at that. But as Mohamed is able to get into each zone right there, filling it as deep as possible, going into this final outer zone, left foot brakes so he gets close to the wall. My goodness.
Really clean chase run.
Mm-hmm.
But a clean lead run. Mohamed absolutely clean on this track. He put down a sick run in quali too. Really stuck out for me.
Yeah.
Mohamed always kills it.
Here we go. We got them flipping sides. Alexander in the lead. Mohamed in the chase. Huge angle from Alexander, and Mohamed tries to match angle, but shallows up the angle so he could get that proximity in outer zone 2. Alexander doing a great job showing his style as he's going into this power alley D-cell zone. It's outer zone 5. Oh my goodness, riding that outer line into the final outer zone. Let's see how spicy they can get. Alexander was in the outer zone, but Mohamed had a closer proximity to the wall.
Okay, so judges decided that Alexander Sevryuk gets the win better, both lead and a chase. And into the next one we go Artem Chulkov and Viktor Janowski. So another big one. Artem is really high in general standings now. Let me see, he is now 5th. So
You got Artie out here. Is representing the DCGP livery. That's stock. Coming into the first 2 outer zones. Beautiful fill out. This is outer zone 4. And my oh my, Victor is being really aggressive with Artie, not fazed by the artillery power that Artie has going into the outer zone 5, being absolutely diabolical.
Ooh.
Contact made going to the inner clip as Artem is now going through each part of the zone and the rest of the track. No.
Yeah, that you'd think that would have held him up on the transition, but Artem seemed unfazed. It just only affected Victor. Unfortunate.
Here we go. Victor is in the lead now, as Artem is in the chase. Victor coming in with a nice floaty initiation into that first outer zone, the second outer zone. And going into outer zone 3, beautiful right there. Able to get himself locked in on each zone and staying right to angle. And here's Artie angling up so he can slow himself down. Going to inner clip 1. Beautiful. Victor is just flirting with speed, getting away from Artie, but Artie is able to reel him in each time.
Clean chase out of Artem.
That last outside zone was just
that was sick. That's a tough one.
that's yeah, another one. Danielius Parangauskas and Damian Żukowski. So we've seen Danielius in the quali really.
Oh, looks like we got a
Looking
protest
great,
on that last battle. So we're gonna pit real quick while the judges look at that.
Okay. Yeah, so we're quickly coming back to the battle before we will protest.
The first time I actually seen someone protest in here in this way for a late transition. And we're having the judges look at the replay real quick.
Yeah, I'm curious. So he meant that his contact was only because the lead transitioned late, and you wouldn't have contacted otherwise.
Maybe
Is that, I wonder.
Okay, so judges said that results gonna stay the same. Protest solved, and we're back with battle between Danielius and Damian now.
There we go. Danielius Parangauskas in the lead, coming in with a nice initiation as Damien in the curb grinders. JZX trying to reel him in. It looks like Danielius is gripped up and really speedy through each zone, and Damien is struggling in the chase to keep up the speed. A little bit of a cut of the track so he could get that proximity again. But missing each zone right there. Going into outer zone 4, he missed it substantially. In the inner clip, he was straight. The inner clip looked like he was straight. He probably was still in drift, but it was really shallow angle.
Definitely struggling to keep the proximity.
Which can be a struggle for our friend in the A90, because if he's fast, and he has to drift behind a slower car, it's gonna have to kind of get better at that. Some people struggle with the speed.
Yeah.
Here we go. Damien coming in. Big old flick going to that first outer zone. And then get into outer zone 2. And it looks like Danielius is angled up. Oh my God. He is able to save the drift, and now he's trying to reel him in. And like I was talking before, that speed is gonna be a crippling factor in the chase. Damien is right there, continuing to fill out each zone. Beautiful fill out though.
I don't know if you've seen that, but the first swing from Damian was, I guess, a little bit too hard there. And then, yeah, as just said, it was unchaseable in this point. So that means that Danielius Parangauskas gets the win. I believe it was his tactics to make this run a little bit harder for Danielius, but I guess he did it too much now.
Yeah. Well, that was absolutely awesome. Definitely a great way to end it. For me, I'm going to be heading off. It was absolutely a pleasure with you guys.
always fun.
Tell Maddie we need that peanut butter sponsorship.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
We'll work on it, yeah, definitely. But I'm not really happy of it, but...
we'll get you a Red Bull sponsorship, okay?
It may be.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
See ya. Okay, but now we still have one last group of the top 42 to go. And we're also gonna start with a big one, because that's gonna be a Nico Stella and Paweł Korpulinski. Yeah, Tiny, aka the voice of stream drifting.
So true. So true.
True. Okay, so here they come, Nico and Paweł.
Come on, Powell.
Paweł,
Wake up, buddy. No, I see his wheels move. There we go. Powell's starting way behind Nico as they're off the line. Now we got half a car's length between them. Powell, nice. Definitely conservative flick, a little bit behind in the pocket, but now he's there, right on Nico's door as Nico flows into outer zone 4, holding nothing back. Powell doing it, I was going to say matching the angle, but as he shallows up a little bit, and we decel into 5. Nico putting on a clinic of a lead run. Powell doing a pretty solid job in the chase, though, as we come into this last zone right on the wall. Great runs.
Yeah, like Paweł was doing great job as a chase. He was searching how close can he go there.
Right. Everybody drives this track just a little bit differently, especially in the initiation and in outer zone 5, so sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what their intentions are.
Yeah, just a little bit different styles of each driver. Let's see now.
Powell is off the line as that car is loud. Nico giving a big flick into the chase. Powell more conservative again. Nico goes, oh, I was going to say barely enough room for the transition, but not enough room for the transition as he contacts him there, bumper to bumper. And we're coming over the bumps into outer zone 5. Powell holding less angle than Nico. And into our last zone, Nico gets right onto his door. Yeah, I think Nico was just expecting him to go a little bit faster. A couple spots there.
Yeah, like, is this contact gonna be enough to say it was a big mistake from Nico? Like,
yeah, I think Nico's runs were looking cleaner, but at the same time, it's his job as the chase driver to know how much room he needs to give the lead. You know, so as long as Powell didn't like sandbag in there, then
yeah, like
if
it ended like Paweł did a good job to keep his run intact, so he can finish it nicely. But what would happen if he goes straight into the wall there? Yeah, but
yeah, and in that case, if he would have, you know, like not recovered per se, then yeah, it could be fatal. I think the judges are going to look real close at this one. Probably what they're doing right now.
Yeah, I guess that was the most important part of this 2 runs, I believe.
Yep.
Also, as you were saying, Paweł is really taking very safe approach into this initiation.
Yes.
Like he's not very close to the wall, just taking a safe line through this part of the track.
Yeah, maybe dragging the handbrake in the initiation or the transition a little bit, just real slow and conservative. But you know, Nico should know that, should know what to look for the transitions here. You know.
Mm.
So, I don't know.
It's also not a very typical place to have a contact with. It was just in the middle of the zone.
He was trying to get as close as he could, because in outer zone 4 you got to be right there. You got to fly through 3 to make it across that rumble into 4. It's a very fast part of the track, and especially since the judges have said that they don't want you to be on the edge there, so you got to really fly.
Okay, so we have some words from judges. They said that Pavel with a shallow angle at the initiation at his lead, but we have 2 mistakes from Nico as well. In the first round, little contact with the wall at the lead, and a big correction at outside zone number 2 on the chase. Okay, so judges said it was a correction, but okay. So, and then contact during the transitions before outside zone number 3. So that means judges decided that Paweł Korpuliński gets the win.
I think I
And
just missed
Nico.
out on a very cool battle there.
Nico with the
Oh,
instant
hello, Yogi.
protest. Hey, what's up, Yogi?
Hello, good evening, guys. How we doing?
Yeah, that's a big battles one after another here.
Oh, I came in the wrong time. It's okay. Now we're gonna get top 16. So
Yeah, we're still at the top 32 though, and we have battle between Paweł Korpuliński and Nico Stelea. So last season
I
champion
know, and
versus Drift Master driver. So
that's interesting. I can see the comments as well. So there's a lot of deliberation now going on. So I'm
Yeah, yeah.
excited to see. Hopefully, maybe we can see it one more time. It'd be like to see it.
Yeah, do it again to show Yogi.
Yeah, well.
yeah, let's go one more time because of Yogi though.
Yeah, right.
For everyone wondering what's going on now, there's a protest now from Nico. And some deliberation about result, but okay, so judges said that the result stays the same, so Paweł is moving on to the top 16, and right now let's go with next battle. So Max Jäger and Ernestas Jakubelis. That's our next
And with this, I'm going to hand this off to Yogi here. I'm going to go get some food. It's 9
Okay.
a.m. for me, 10 a.m. now. All right, guys. It's been a
Yeah.
pleasure.
Thank you. See you next time.
See you later. Right, go on, Mikey. Guide me through. Wow! Clip 1, clip 2, I get it. Clip 3. I did a few laps, but this is on a different level to what I've done.
Yeah, we've seen
Yeah.
you during the qualification. You were just driving.
No,
there.
you didn't see that. That was not
I've
me.
seen
That's
this.
a
I've
lie.
seen this.
Very nice. Onto the last outer zone. A beautiful lead run. Chase was very aggressive, but very smooth throughout. That was really cool to watch. Yeah, so it's a funny story because I joined in and I wasn't sure what's going on, so I just kind of did laps, and then I realized what was going on. So then I left, and then Mateus was like, "Oh no, join back in," and I was like, "What?" So I did not understand that he meant I didn't join the practice server. So yeah, my mistake, guys. But now we're back. Okay. So we got
Okay.
Ernestas in the lead, Max in the chase. Let's see what Max can do. Ernestas is gonna do an epic, nice initiation. Not as good of a proximity through clip 1 and 2. Transition to clip 3. Looks like Ernestas is building a gap and keeping the gap, but now Max is closing in and out of zone 4. Nice transition onto outer zone 5. Very nice lead run. Max is trying to mimic it, but he messes up his timing, transitions too late, and it puts him just too further away. That was a very... Ernestas is on point again.
Yeah, like Max was really good at his qualification round. He qualified high, and then he had to face the Ernestas in his first battle in the top 32. So that's a tough opponent there. And
Definitely.
yeah, Ernestas is getting a win. That was
Okay, ooh, almost
call
crashed
from
in
the
the pits, but
judges.
it's okay.
And let's go with Marco Rourke and Adrian Chavez.
Chavez, that's interesting. Okay, I'm watching Adrian in the chase, Mark in the lead in a crazy Supra. That looked very cool. Nice flick entry. Oh, Adrian took a very shallow approach, but he's right on the door, keeping the proximity very nicely. Transitions onto outer zone 4. On the door, no taps, no contacts. Beautiful transition to outer zone 5. Oh, a little bit of a stall there by Adrian, but it looks like he's keeping it through all the way to the finish line. A bit of contact on towards the wall, but he shallows up the angle and doesn't phase them. That was very good.
Yeah, especially at the last outside zone, Adrian was trying very hard to be as close as possible. And then he I guess in the middle of this zone, like he saw that he's too close. So to avoid a contact, he had to just slow it down just a little bit.
I don't think he avoided the contact. I think there was contact. I think Mark was just...
I don't know, from my point of view, I couldn't see any, but maybe that was there some.
Right, so now we switched them around. Adrian in the lead, Mark in the chase. Ooh, nice! Very good by both drivers. Right on clip 2, transitions to clip 3. Wow, Mark is showing some great talent in the chase, keeping the distance, but still pushing on the lead driver. Ooh, transitions a bit early, but he keeps the angle a little bit shallower line. Transitions onto the last clip. Now following to the outer zone. Much nicer, very clean by Mark. Very clean. I like Adrian in the compact. I like that he chose a compact out of all the cars. Very cool.
That's good spirit between those
I
drivers.
definitely see that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
it's nice to watch.
No arguments. They're actually like, no, that was good. I enjoyed that. That was good.
Okay, so judges said that they've seen lag from Mark.
I did see a bit of a lag. I thought it was on my side, but I guess it wasn't.
Yeah, it's on my screen also. Mark was lagging just a little bit. So judges decided that's gonna be one more time.
Really fair. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're seeing it again. So we're going to see Mark in the lead in the Supra and Adrian in the compact. Well, a little bit of a different approach there by Adrian this time. Oh, he misses up the start line. Fell asleep on the line. Nice initiation by both. Mark goes on the really good line. Adrian shallows up the angle to propel forward. Now transitions. Oh, a bit of a tap. Transition denied. Oh, but they're keeping it. They're keeping it. They want to finish the run. What a good sportsmanship. Outer zone 5. Inside clip 6. Nice transitions to the last outer zone. And Adrian tries to keep up, but it looks like Adrian is shallowing up his line a lot to keep up the proximity. But I'm not sure if he needs to, because he is very fast. Okay, now we switch them around. See Mark in the chase. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Oh, there you go. Mark is taking a bit of a run up. Adrian in the lead in a compact. Much better run up by Mark. Nice initiation. Both flick entries. Nice proximity between clip 1 and 2. Transitions, loses a little bit of proximity, but he gains it back after the clip. Transitions onto outer zone 4. Oh, Mark is keeping very good composure there. Lost outer zone very nicely. Transitions to the inner clip and transitions back onto the last corner. Mark is, wow! It genuinely looked like Mark was just driving in 4th gear until he shifted up to 5th at the end. That was awesome.
Okay, so judges said that Mark O'Rourke gets the win. Great runs from both of them.
Who we got next, Maki?
Yeah, we've
Share
got
with
next
us.
one is Lucas Pasquini and Ahmed Al-Subakha, I believe.
That was good there. I saw that. I heard it. That was good, Maki. That's good.
I'm trying. I'm really sorry if I'm wrong with my pronunciation, but trying my best.
Right.
You can
So
just
Ahmed
record your
is-
name and send me to with direct message, so I can improve it.
Ooh, Ahmed takes a shallow line, but he makes it right. Keeps the proximity again. He's not mimicking the line, but he's getting a lot of proximity and good angle. Very nice driving. Lead car is showing a perfect line so far. Outer zone 6 now transitions to inner clip, and now onto the outer zone again. Very good driving by Ahmed, but he seems to be shallowing his line just a little bit. So Lucas has got the opportunity there.
Yeah, so that's our last battle of top 32,
Woohoo!
and let's find out
Who's gonna
gonna
move?
be in the top 16.
So now Lucas in the chase, Ahmed in the lead. Ahmed doing a very good, nice entry. Lucas on the door and a bit of contact, but they're keeping it. Clip 2 transitions to clip 3 very nicely. Outer zone 4. Very, very good proximity there. Picks up a little bit of speed into outer zone 5 really nicely. Inner clip 6. Transitions back onto the last outer zone. Wow! Oh! That chase was so clean except for the initiation, wasn't it, Maki?
Yes, definitely. He was very aggressive with his chase. Nice proximity. Really nice to watch. Okay, so judges said that even with this contact and initiation, chase was much better by Lucas, and lead also the same. So Lucas Pasquini gets the win,
That's so cool!
and we'll see the Frenchman in the top 16. Okay, guys, so as I said, that was the last battle of top 32, and just a short break now. And we'll see you guys in a 9 p.m. Polish time, so that's gonna be 8 p.m. for you, Yogi. And,
In 8 minutes.
8
Sounds
minutes,
good to
yeah,
me.
exactly 8 minutes, and we're back with top 16 action. So take your drink, take your favorite snacks, and we'll see you in. Right now it's 7 minutes, so see you there.
See you there.
Okay guys, we're back and we're good to go with the top 16 battles. And the first one's gonna be Stanislav Tarasov and Simon Sandman. So let's go with the first one. Stanislav with a big flick. Having a nice line there. Very wide after this outside zone number 2, I believe. And then all the way around this outside zone number 5. And across the line. Oh! Simon went straight into the banner. I hope everything is fine with Simon's car. When's the race? I don't know when's the race, but drift is going on right now. Let's go, Simon and Stanislav. Second run. Keeping a nice line, and Stanislav making a nice attack right now. Sitting at his doors, little bit lift off the gas, but having great proximity all the way out to zone number 5. Inside clip number 6, and now outside zone number 7. That was a very aggressive chase from Stanislav.
Well, that was a quick decision there.
Yeah, judges were very fast. Stanislav gets the win. And he's our first driver in the top 8.
So next up we have
Juan
Juan Jorges
and
and
Tristan
Bakowski.
Bakowski, yes.
I'm trying your job, man. I got it.
Yeah.
Getting it.
All good, all good.
All right, so Tristan in the Supra, and we got Juan in the S15. Nice leaving the line, both. Nice flick entry by both drivers. Wow, Tristan is doing a very good job in the chase. Juan is doing an epic lead line, but wow, Tristan is not letting off at all. Staying right on the door. Transitions to inner clip 6. Transitions back to the lost outer zone, straight to the wall. They're keeping it very nicely. Wow.
Nicely done there. It's gonna be a close, really close.
It's going to be very close. I feel like this is going to be a battle. Okay then, we're ready. Juan in the chase, Tristan in the lead this time. Oh, nice. Juan matches the angle, loses a little bit of proximity, but he's catching up now. He's very fast. But Tristan is showing another crazy run in the lead. Oh, Juan lost a little bit of angle there, which propelled him forward, but he managed to slow down right on time onto inner clip 6. Transitions back to the finish line. A bit of a tap towards the wall, but he keeps it in control. Oh, that was close.
That's a good.
That was front wheel to front wheel contact.
Yeah, and Juan barely avoided this billboard.
That was
there.
awesome. Yeah, the banners. It seems like you guys positioned the banners in a very odd place.
That's a really wrong place for doing that, but
Absolutely awesome.
especially when the drivers are in heat of of the battle.
So I feel like Juan had a very good chase, a very good lead. Tristan's. Oh, well, there you go.
Okay, so judges say that Tristan Pakowski gets the win because
The contact was all of it, wasn't it?
yeah, had small advantage until this contact. So this contact was the point.
Who we got next then?
Yeah,
Juan
Martinez and Darius. So brothers going up
Brothers!
against each other. Yes, Martinez
Oh, that's
versus
very
Darius.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's go. So Darius, oh, side-by-side initiation. That was an incredible initiation. Clip 1, clip 2, very close proximity, epic lead line. So far, it's evenly matched. Wow, door on door through zone 4. Now transitions to zone 5. Absolutely epic speed control by both drivers. On to transition to the inner clip 6. Transitions back, snap back to the wall. Keeping it very close, very controlled. Absolute round of applause. That was epic.
Yeah, you can definitely see that they practice a lot with each other, so they know they know their
I
moves.
specifically enjoyed the chase initiation because he started side by side and he controlled the speed in a perfect way. That was awesome. So now we switched him around. So we got the Mustang in the back now. So Martinez in the chase, am I right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Darius in the lead.
Oh, he's doing the same thing. Oh, side-by-side initiation. It's even closer, but he didn't back it off with enough proximity. But it looks like now he's catching up onto zone 3. Nice transitions onto zone 4. Straight onto the door, keeping the lead line and pushing on for pressure onto zone 5. A little bit less speed into the transition into it, but now onto inner clip 6. Transition back. Martinez is doing an epic job. That was so equal.
Yeah,
Like there was a little bit less proximity between 1 and 2. Little bit less. But other than that, there's not a lot to divide them. Are they both of them at home right now next to each other? That would be funny.
I don't know if they live in the same home, but house, sorry. But one more fun fact: that there are no team orders here, because
There's no team orders, is there? No,
yeah,
it doesn't look like it.
There's no, because Martinez was missing the first rounds. This is his first round in this season, so Darius is already pretty up high in general standings. So
Really?
losing up against his brother, that would be a really bad for his general standing point.
I feel to me Darius had a better chase initiation, but I think there wasn't as much consistency in the angle of proximity in the chase. But let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out what
It's gonna be a tough them for to judge, really.
yeah, what the judge is gonna say about this battle. One more time, let's go.
One more time, let's go.
Let's wait. Maybe judges will serve the one more time, but yeah, Ostrika wins. Yeah, definitely Ostrika wins. That's a 100% chance for it.
What? I didn't even see contact.
Okay, so judges said that there was a small contact before houses on number 3. I couldn't see that either. Darius will off in the end. So Martinez
upsetting
gets
thing.
the
Wow.
win. Like, oh my god.
Oh, that's crazy. There's gonna be some fighting at home tonight.
Yeah, that's really bad for Darius now. But
Oh. So we got Alexander Element in the crazy Nissan that I always said it's very fast, and Jakub Bielik in the
yeah,
Supra.
Jakub in the Supra. Let's
Nice.
go.
Alexander very fast off the line, but wow, Jakub just catches on very quick through the initiation. Shortcuts a bit the track, but now he matches the proximity into AutoZone 4. Very, very nice drifting, transitions back to AutoZone 5. Nice slowing down by both drivers. Jakub is trying to catch on and be at the right same angle, but he's struggling, so he has to shortcut the track towards the finish line. A bit of a tap on the door, and that was finished. Alexander is on a roll.
Yeah, but now let's find out what's gonna happen in the chase run, because at this track, from my perspective, watching this top 48 tonight, the chase is really crucial here, especially with these bumps. At this track, really you can make a great transition and you can make a very bad transition just a second, or you can even spin out before finish line. So
but the bumper initiation, almost a contact, but he manages to save it and not crash into him. Transitions and caps up and picks up his pace. Transition out to zone 4, very smooth, very on the door. You can put a paper between them. Transitions to zone 5, really nice. Alexander is showing off. He's driving right now. Perfect mimication of angle, line, and speed all the way through the finish line with no hiccups.
yeah,
Bro,
like
what a chase.
this initiation and the separation between those two, that's gonna be a big point here. Like, who was at fault of this?
Alexander took a lot of risk there, and I think he couldn't go back on throttle at the right time, so I think he ended up washing off the track.
Yeah, like watching from my camera, like it was looking like Alexander did a mistake there. But
maybe the judges will see it differently and think that the lead car has slowed down too much.
yeah, like there's a diesel zone there, so chase driver has to,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
yeah, chase driver has to really watch out for slowing down from a lead. But I believe that yeah, judges are watching the replays. Okay, so Alex made a mistake at the initiation of the second round, so that's what judges are saying now. But also judges are saying that Jakub made even bigger mistake in the end of the first run and pushed Alexander off the track. Okay, so judges said that Alexander gets the win. So
Boom. Yeah, we kind of
boom.
forgot that, didn't we?
Yeah, I really forgot about this thing.
That was a big. It was a big.
Okay, so that stays.
So there we go. Now we're going into our second group of top 16, aren't we?
Yeah, that's gonna be a second half of the top 16. And we also have great battles incoming. Yeah, today's bracket is really packed with very, very nice battles. When you're looking at the names, and you know that they're gonna deliver great driving.
So I guess we're gonna let the drivers do a bit of practicing.
Yes.
So we got Lucas Pasquini, we saw him now. We got Mark, which we saw now. I saw, sorry. Pavel Koprolinsky that took down Nick Costello. That's crazy.
Yeah, and Pavel will be fighting up against Ernestas Jakubelis, so oh boy.
Why, that's gonna be a battle.
And Mark O'Rourke versus Lucas Pasquini, that's gonna be our last battle, so
Ooh, I'm excited. Okay. I'll let you do that. Maki, are you ready?
Yeah, Vitaly Zayev and Alexander Sevryuk.
Okay,
Here
so
they
Vitaly in the
go.
lead. Wow, that was an epic initiation. Alexander matches. Oh, losing a little bit of angle between clip 3. But now he's matching the angle back on, straight onto the door. Not tapping, but he is close. Transitioning to outer zone 5. Nice slowing down by both drivers, mimicking the line and speed. Transition into clip 6 and onto the finish on outer zone. Brilliant driving. Alexander had a couple of hiccups of losing angle. Did you see them?
Yeah.
So I think that's the only thing we can talk about, because the rest was on fire. That was amazing.
Yeah. Vitaly is doing a great job today.
A very loud car.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've been talking about this BMW, but not about Vitaly, but Daniel
Yeah.
Andreev.
Okay, here we go. Vitaly starts side by side. Alexander, nice initiation right on the blue line. Vitaly shortcut a little bit, misses clip 1, but he's making the same proximity onto clip 3. Transitions to outer zone 4. Very nicely on the outer zone, closer than 4. Transition onto zone 5. Vitaly matches the angle much better in a clip 6 and transitions to the finish line. Closes the gap just before the finish. Wow.
Great finish, really. Door
Very
to
great
door
finish.
at outside zone number 7.
I feel like this is gonna might be go one more time. I don't know what the judges look more, if missing a clip as a chase car or shallowing angle as a chase car. I don't
We're
actually
gonna
know
find
the-
out just in a few seconds. So it's sometimes really good to watch and enjoy, not to judge and be stressed.
Yeah, this is a hard part for me, Maki. You should know this, man. All I do in my entire life is watch drifting and dissect it. So
Yeah.
sometimes I can't help myself. But you're right. You're right. Let's leave the judges to the judges, and we'll just say what we see.
Okay, it's one more
Hey.
time. Here they go.
I guess it's equal, Joe. Both mistakes were equal. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So we see it again. So now, basically, the judges said one more time, so they want to see the same thing, but without the mistakes. So can Alexander matches the angle? That's all he needs to do. Because he had the proximity. Come on.
Let's go.
Alexander in the chase. Vitaly in the lead. Nice initiation. Goes through clip 1. Beautiful. Matches the angle. Clip 1 and 2. Transitions very nicely to zone 3. Vitaly is doing a very good lead run. But Alexander is showing him that he can't run away from him. Shallows up the angle again a little bit. Onto zone 5. Very nice proximity. Transition in a clip. Snap back onto the last outer zone. Much closer by Alexander. That was a brilliant run. I can see what you mean now, Maki, about being the chase, being the important part, because lead is... Yeah, it's... Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Very
like you have to expect the unexpected here at this track.
Right then, so we switched them around. But now... Oh, Vitaly's taking a bit more of a run-up. He's going to initiate side by side. Nice bumper to bumper. Doesn't miss clip 1 this time. Really nice transition. Shallows up the angle towards zone 3. Oh, a bit wide there by Alexander, but he's making it work. Vitaly is closing the door. Doesn't shallow up the angle. Straight into zone 5. Really, really good mimicking of angle. Inside clip, transitions back all the way to the outside zone, closes the door again and closes the finish line.
I love
Wow.
how the drivers are really very wide before outside zone number 5. And he just right in the edge of the track.
I'm very appreciative of the two drivers, both of them fixing their own mistakes.
Yeah.
That was very cool to watch. Oh, there's a lot of deliberation there. I mean,
Yeah.
it was very close.
Yeah, it was very close. I guess judges are trying now to pick a winner now.
Woo!
Okay, one more time. So last one more time of this battle. That's no.
I don't know the rules. What's the rules after this, if you don't mind me
After
asking?
this, they're gonna pick a one clear winner. If not, that's gonna be higher qualified drivers.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, well, we're back. And again, Alexander in the chase, Vitaly in the lead. Let's go for the third time. Oh, different approach now on initiation by Alexander, but he's making it work nicely. Vitaly is trying to run away, building a bit more of a gap, but Alexander closes it on outer zone 4. Keeps the angle very nicely onto zone 5. Vitaly's doing an epic lead run, but Alexander this time is not shaving off through the finish line. Vitaly was a robot. That was the same lead run.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
that was just the same lead run we've seen before.
But I feel like Alexander changed a little bit
Yeah.
stuff on initiation,
Yeah,
and I don't think it worked out for him to the rest of the runs.
yeah, I agree. Like he tried to do something different, but I don't know if it worked in the way he wanted.
It may have worked for the first part of the track, but then
Yeah.
after that it kind of messed him up. So, be interested to see. Will Vitaly stick to his gun and do the same, or is it gonna try and change? Because he
Maybe.
doesn't have a spotter, does he? So he doesn't know.
Maybe he's
I never
gonna
thought
do
about
something
that.
more extra. I don't know. Let's find out.
Oh, Vitaly does it there. He does it well. Very good between 1 and 2. Transitions to outer zone 3. Keeps the proximity and the angle. Nice timing on transition. Sticks it to his door. No problem there whatsoever. Onto zone 5. Cuts the track a tiny bit by Vitaly, but Alexander is making a great lead run. Now Vitaly closes the door onto the last outer zone and through the finish line. Yeah, so
I had the feeling
Well,
like
the judges-
Alexander was just a little bit off the track at that season number 7, or is it just
I
me?
think so. There was a little bit of, I don't know.
Just,
A little bit.
just a little.
I've
bit.
just realized something. It's the first time I actually thought about that you don't have a spotter.
He does not.
Well, I don't know. Like, how would you have a spotter in Virtual Drift Championship?
Via Discord, as we are speaking right now. Okay, so judges decided that Alexander gets the win, and we have a protest here from Vitaly.
So do they have a spotter? Like, do you know if those people have a spotter? This is curiosity. I'm very interested to know.
I guess it's gonna depend of the driver. Maybe someone wants to have a spotter. Maybe some drivers are just, no, I'm taking on my own.
Interesting.
Like, general speaking, spotters at the drift events are really crucial. Like, they need to really know all the driver's style. They need to know what to look about each and every driver. Okay, so as I'm reading the
Looks
chat,
like we're moving forward.
yeah, we're moving forward. The result stays the same, so Alexander gets the win. And we're moving to our next battle, Danielius versus Artem Chulkov.
Right, so Artem in the chase. Ooh, nice initiation by Danielis. Artem is doing a brilliant line, but not keeping the proximity all the way around. Now he's closing it onto outer zone 4. Transitions onto outer zone 5. Very nice line and angle by both drivers. Proximity is there. Transitions to inner clip 6. Transitions back all the way to the outer zone. Very nice. Rear quarter to rear quarter. No, this very, very good.
That's a good driving from both of these drivers, but really Danielius today is on point with his style, and especially leading. I really like his leading runs.
I'll switch them around now. Let's go. Daniel in the chase. We've got Artem in the lead. Oh, rear, different style of initiation there. I really like it. Artem does a really good lead line, but Daniel is on form, just like you're saying, sticking it to the door, keeping the angle before outer zone 5. That's the first time I've seen driver do it, but he lost a little bit of the line there, but he's making it work through the proximity. Inner clip 6, transitions to the finish, lost a bit of proximity, but he caught it on. Ooh,
Yeah,
this
that mistake at outside zone number 5. Yeah, I believe that.
Did you see it? He transitioned a bit too early because he had too much angle. Oh, well, there we go.
that cost him a win. So Artem Chulkov gets the win, and he is advancing to a top 8 now. But yeah, that small mistake, in real life you would see like, yeah, it's a small mistake just.
Yeah, tiny mistake, but where here it's actually noticeable because I haven't seen any drivers do it.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say, oh, he's kept the angle properly, unlike all the other drivers, and then he messed it up.
No,
but now we got the next battle.
Yeah,
we got Pavel
versus
Kopeninsky.
Pavel.
Oh, Pavel goes very fast. Oh, a bit too much contact before zone clip 2, but they're both making it work. They're not giving up. Ernesto's doing a brilliant lead line. Pavel is keeping the throttle on. Very nice transition to zone 5. Keeping the proximity very neat, very clean. Transitions onto the last outer zone. Pavel's going a bit wide on entry, but he's lost a bit of ground there. But that was a lot of mistakes from Pavel there.
Yeah. Not very typical from Pavel as he's driving here. Really good today. He won against Nico. So let's check now what's gonna happen here. Like last battles he had, he was very safe taking first outside zone. Like,
let's see what Pavel does in the lead. I'm very interested.
Let's see it now.
Ooh, very fast in.
Yeah, now he's all in.
Transitions onto zone again. He's picking up loads of pace in the transitions. Pavel onto zone 4. Ernestas is now finding the pace to keep it there. Can he keep it? Nice through zone 5, mimicking the angle and going very close door to door. Transitions to inner clip 6. Transitions back all the way to the outer zone. Very cool.
Yeah, like only one more thing. Like last transition from Pavel from inside clip number 6 to outside zone number 7 was just a little bit weird. I don't know if just me, but just this one point. But except for that, really great driving.
That was a big. So now, that, like genuinely between you and me, just as a conversation, the gap on entry that Pavel built up, that means he's going much faster in. So could it be that he expected Arnestas to go faster in? That's why he crashed into it?
I don't know.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay, so judges said that Ernestas Jakubaitis gets the win. So judges made a double check of the initiation. Everything was
What I enjoyed
okay.
is Pavel saying, "I think I went too hot."
Yeah,
that was really cool.
Yeah, that's really honest from him. Nice to see that. Okay,
Ooh.
here they come, Lucas and Mark. That's gonna be a big
Lucas, very good initiation, but Mark misses clip 1, but he's keeping it and using the proximity to his advantage. Transition to zone 3, onto zone 4. He's there, but he's now properly there. Transition to zone 5. Nice driving by both. Mark matches the angle and the speed. Transitions back in a clip 6 onto the lost outer zone. Oh, Mark lost a bit of angle there, but that was good. Lucas did a very good job in the lead.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of separation between.
There was a little bit of separation here and there, isn't it?
Yeah, like there are some free spots that Mark could fill, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see now how close Lucas gonna be at his chase.
Nice initiation by Mark. Lucas is doing a very good job behind him. Much nicer proximity and line by Lucas. Now Mark is showing him where the line should be, and wow, Lucas is following him everywhere he goes, mimicking the angle. Look at that chase. That's the best I've seen so far in zone 5. Zone 6, and now onto the last transition. Was there a tap? I don't know. I don't care, because
Right
that was
there.
absolutely epic. Wow.
Great driving from Lucas at his chase run.
That was insane.
And right now, yeah, all good spirit. Okay, so it's official. Lucas Pasquini gets the win, and he's advancing on to the top 8.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so that's gonna be, I believe, the last restart of the day.
I was gonna say that. I wasn't sure.
I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure 100%.
It looks like Arnestas knew already, because he's in the new server first and foremost, so he's keen, he's ready.
Yeah, he's just like, bank, and I'm in. I'm really curious sometimes how fast these guys are joining the server. Like, literally, I'm just realizing we're switching servers and they're already there. And already driving there.
They know, man, they know.
No, like, fully mental. some baguettes at the live stream chat. Good to see, good to see. Okay, so let's start the top 8. Stanislav Tarasov and Tristan Bakowski. That's our first battle of the top 8.
Here we go. Tristan in the chase. Oh, Alexander builds another. Ooh. That Nissan is super fast, but Tristan in the chase just makes a really, really good job. Transitions to inner clip 6, a little bit delayed, but now onto the outer zone, last finish. Interesting.
Okay, but Tristan was really...
Tristan was really good, but I think he
Yeah,
messed
he
up
was
the
doing a
timing
great
of
job to keep
transition.
that proximity at his chase.
Now let's see what happens in the opposite. Stanislav in the Nissan. Tristan in the Supra. Oh, nice initiation by both. Oh, drops a wheel there. I'm not sure if that counts, but they're out to zone 3 now. Transitions onto zone 4. Stanislav is doing a great job mimicking the speed and the proximity, but he's not getting the same angle until now. Now he's matched the angle properly onto inner clip 6. Times its transition before the lead car, which is crazy. And wow, where is he going? What?
What?
Wow. The confidence to be that close to someone on the front of the car, that's pretty impressive.
Like, sometimes you think like they're closing their eyes and let the Jesus take the wheel. I'm not looking
for the
at
best.
it.
I mean, I'm not going to say that out. Well, I am going to say that, actually. So sometimes I do that in life, in real life. I just like, you know, do a big flick and hope for the best. And the moment I don't
Yeah.
feel like it, I just close my...
Fingers crossed.
I think the judge has a lot to say right now.
Okay, judges say that really bad lead versus really bad lead. That's that's nice to hear. Okay, so the Tristan wheel off and the correction, Stanislav small angle and wrong line. So we will see them going once again in a one more time.
Okay, here we go. One more time. Whoa! Tristan is trying to catch up, but Stanislav was really quick off the line. Transitions to zone 3. Nicely done. Transition onto zone 4. Tristan is doing everything he can to catch up. Transitions even earlier and shallows up the angle. And it looks very good so far. But he's just not as close as Stanislav was in the chase. But the question is, can Stanislav do it again? That's the question.
Yeah, I only think now I've seen like a lead driver missed, I would say zone number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Like he was very, very shallow in the line. Like he clipped with one wheel only maybe. But let's see now if Tristan will avoid this mistake at his lead run. That's the thing now.
Oh! Wow! Chase car initiating further ahead. Really nice. Stanislav is doing a great job in the chase. Lead line is better. Tristan is doing a very good job right now. Transition onto outer zone 5. Wow, Stanislav is mimicking the angle and the speed really well. In a clip 6 and now onto the finish line. The proximity is a lot better. I don't know.
Yeah, like Tristan avoided these mistakes, but yeah, like the judges said, Stanislav had a little bit better chase run. So that means he is getting into the top 4.
Top 4.
Yeah, already top 4, guys. So Alexander Element and Martina Sostrejka right now at the start line.
Martinez must be feeling good. It's a bonus stage now. Alexander Element, very fast entry through clip 1, clip 2. Very nice line. Martinez is trying to catch on. He's shallowing his line a little bit to do that. And he's not using it to his efficiently, but now he is. He's right on the door just before zone 5. Transitions nicely, mimics the angle. The line is perfect, but there could be a space there of a car in between them. So it's good proximity. But is it door to door? I don't think it was that close, and I think Alexander's gonna show his true skills now.
Yeah, like he was close, but he could be closer just here and there.
I mean, you
He's
could
still-
almost fit a car in there.
Yeah, he's still in the game. Don't take me wrong, but
In the game, everything is until the last moment, isn't
yeah,
it? Like, there's
yeah.
always. But I'm interested to see how Alexander keeps his speed in check and doesn't go too fast. Here we go. Alexander in the chase, Martinez in the lead. Ooh, that was a very high risk, high reward initiation, and it's a lot of reward there. Alexander mimicked the angle and the proximity much nicer onto zone 4. Now catches the proximity a bit more, a bit closer. Transitions to zone 5. Very nice. Alexander doesn't mimic the exact angle perfectly, but he's there. His proximity is good. Onto the transition to last outer zone. Boom.
yeah, definitely.
I feel like that's going to be a quick one.
Yeah, Alexander was definitely much closer to his opponent at his chase.
What do the judges think? Who's going to move to the top 4? Is it Alexander or is it Martinez?
Okay, so judges said that Alexander Element gets the win after a small advantage with his chase run. Okay, so Artem Chulkov and Alexander Sevryuk. So that's our next battle here. So
Let's see
who's-
what Alexander can do versus Artem. Artem
Yeah,
doing a
here they
very
come.
nice initiation. A little bit shallow off the wall there. It could have been wider. But now I'm looking at Alexander. He's cutting corners, cutting angle. Oh, that was close transition there. But he's now matching the proximity much nicer. Transitions into zone 5. Oh, goes a little bit shallow there. So that's going to be a big mistake. But he transitions back in a clip 6. A lot of left foot braking there, and it's also to the finish line with a lot of proximity.
Yeah, like lead was very steady, like nice and smooth transitions all the way. And in the meanwhile, Alexander at the chase was very aggressive, making
Very
stages.
aggressive. picking
Yeah,
up
like
loads of speed.
swapping his car here and there, like he was looking like
Can Artem take a chill pill now? And can he
Yeah.
actually just chill? Very nice. Safe initiation, almost backwards by the lead driver. Zone 3, very nice. Artem is keeping his distance and making it very smooth, very safe. He knows he doesn't have to do a lot, but now he's pushing a bit harder. I think there was a wheel drop by the lead car before out of Zone 5. Transition in clip 6 and through the finish line.
Boom.
Oi!
Nice chase from Artem. And a little bit contact.
I think that wheel drop is going to be the deciding moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, I also seen that wheel drop. So that's definitely gonna have an impact for the score.
We got a decision.
Okay, so Alexander Sevryuk gets the win. So judges said that, okay, almost 2 unchaseable transitions in the end of the first run. And we're moving to our next one. Lucas Pasquini and Ernestas Jakubelis. That's only one spot left in the top 4, and who's gonna
One spot
take
left,
it?
who's going to take it? Ernestas, nice initiation. Lucas is doing a great job right now as the lead. Ernestas had to cut a little bit of corner 1, but he's now matching the angle, matching the speed. Proximity is brilliant through zone 4. Look at that, pushing him around. Transitions to zone 5 with a clutch kick. Nice zone fill. Transition to inner clip. Back around. All the way to the finish line with huge amount of proximities by Ernestas. That was a great run. Just missing clipping 1 is the only thing I can fault him, but I'm not the judge, it doesn't matter. That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was really brilliant driving. Both of them really pushing hard.
Okay, here we go. Ernestas in the lead now, and we got Lucas in the chase. Ernestas is trying to run away, but Lucas is not allowing him. Both of them getting clip 1. Very good proximity. Ooh, Ernestas drops a wheel. I'm not sure if there was contact there. But now back around onto zone 4. Ernestas is picking up some pace, but Lucas is not backing down at all. Trying to push, shallowing the angle before clip 5. Lost him a bit of ground. But now transitions to inner clip 6, transitions back onto the outer zone 7, all the way to the finish line. Ernestas. Well, that was some weird stuff there.
Yeah, I believe that was a contact. I don't know if it was a contact between those 2 drivers or the wall.
Wow,
Okay, but
that
judges
was-
were really fast. Lucas Pasquini gets the win. And we'll see who Lucas in the top 4. So
Very
congrats.
cool.
Great.
And we're
driving
on to the
today.
top 4.
Yeah, we're already in the top 4, and we'll see Stanislav versus Alexander. So
Hey,
two teammates
same
now.
car manufacturer.
yeah, 2 teammates now, and let's see who's the better of these 2 today.
Let's find out. Alexander in the chase. Stanislav in the lead. Oh, side-by-side initiation. Very nice. Both get clip 1 very nicely. Proximity is brilliant by the chase car. A little bit shallow into clip 3 there, I would say. But now onto zone 4. Look at that proximity. Right there. Transitions to zone 5. Very nicely. In a clip 6 and quick snap back onto the last corner, getting the outer zone.
Oh,
Stanislav Alexander did not get as much proximity at the last outer zone as much as I would want to, but that was great.
if there was any contact between them in the last outside zone?
I don't know. Maybe that's why I missed out, but he lost a little bit of angle towards the end,
Yeah, but
and then he had to lift.
Stanislav was at least 2 wheels off there.
Was he? Oh,
Yeah, just
yeah, I
like,
missed that.
the zone is...
Well, now we got it stretching around. Let's see what Alexander can do in the lead. Ooh, side-by-side initiation. Ooh, Stanislav is pushing hard. Alexander gets a really good line. Zone 3, very nicely. Transitions around to zone 4. Wow, Stanislav is showing the proximity. But now Alexander just put his foot down and moves forward very quick. Builds a big gap. Oh, no!
Whoa!
Stanislav fell in the trap and dropped the wheel. And now onto the last outer zone. What do you see? Oh, that was a very quick decision there.
Yeah, Alexander Element gets the win.
So Alexander moves on to the final.
Yeah, definitely.
I have my money on Lucas, but let's see. Lucas has been on fire today. But we never know. We got Alexander. Let's see what happens. So Lucas in the lead. Alexander in the chase. Ooh, nice initiation by both drivers. Clip 1. Nice proximity. Ooh, loses a lot of angle there, Alexander, in the chase. Transitions to zone 4. Keeps the proximity this time. Oh, Lucas is playing on a very fine line there, but he keeps it right onto zone 5, right on the edge of the track. Transitions to inner clip 6. Transition back onto zone 7. Nicely done. Alexander has a few small niggles and a small mistake, but otherwise that was a brilliant chase and lead.
Yeah, at the live stream we have cheers from Space Shuttle. Bro,
From
where
Space
are you at?
Shuttle.
Bro, where are you at right now?
What?
Like, what?
That would be absolutely crazy. Right, we switch around. Let's go. We got Alexander in the lead and Lucas in the chase. Oh, almost backward entry. Brilliant entry by both drivers. Lucas is not phased at all through zone 3. Nice transition onto zone 4. Loses a bit of gap there, but he catches it very, very quickly. Transition onto zone 5. Wow, a bit of contact. I'm not sure, but that was absolutely epic. Transitions to inner clip 6. Transition back very nicely through zone 7. I don't know about the contact or not, but what I saw by Lucas is absolutely phenomenal. That was amazing. Alexander did a really good job too.
Yeah.
But I think the mistakes of the first run will probably dictate it all. Let's see what the judges say.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot to watch in the replay from judges. Okay, so judges say that second run Alex line after outside zone number 3 was way too wide. Because of that, Lucas had trouble to keep up in a chase. So Lucas Pasquini.
That's what I'm saying there. If we say that run, Lucas struggled to keep up.
Yeah. Okay. Lucas Pasquini gets the win. And
So we got our final build.
Yeah, we'll see Lucas in a great final, and right now we'll start with final B, or a battle for the third place, as you will.
We call it playoffs in real life. But
Yeah.
I guess that's
And
Final
that's
B,
gonna
that's
be
cool too.
Stanislav Tarasov and Alexander Sevryuk.
Let's check it out. Can Alexander keep up with the crazy Nissan? Yes, he can. Nice initiation. Ooh, that was very odd by Stanislav. And Alex is making it very hard for Alexander to chase, but Alexander's doing a good job so far. Oh, and not there. He's shouted up a bit too much angle. Back on through zone inner clip 6. Transition back onto zone 7. Oh, wall, and he had nowhere to go.
That's a crash.
What
there.
was that?
I don't know.
That was very strange.
Yeah, really?
Oh, there's something saying. What we saying? What we saying? I want to understand. Okay, we ready? Second run.
Me neither. I cannot.
You can't read it.
this.
That's okay. There we go. Nice initiation. Much better by both drivers. Oh, a bit of a mistake again by Alexander. Alexander seems to be at very low angle and not really pushing. What's going on?
Like
transitions
turbo
back.
at the 20% now.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, what the hell?
What's going on here, man? Where's he going now?
Oh my god.
What is going on? I want to know. Ooh. I'm very interested and I want to know, and I'm not being told. It's not cool. I want to know. Do we have a decision? I guess they're watching the replay or something.
Not yet, I guess. Oh, bro.
Oh!
Just said that both of them are disqualified. Oh
wow!
my god.
Where did that come from?
Okay, okay. Okay, that's person-like behavior. I guess.
Okay.
The games we're playing there in the lead runs, like, that was unchaseable, really. Both of them.
Yeah, but why was that? Why is that? Was that on purpose?
I don't know what they were doing.
I don't think it was on purpose because he did the same in the chase. So something must have gone. Ah, it doesn't matter. We're in the final. Let's focus on it.
Let's go with
Alexander
the final now.
and Lucas. Let's see what happens.
And Lucas now.
Transition, very nice by both. Oh, Lucas puts it past angle and keeps the door on door. Transitions to zone 3, keeps the proximity. Transitions again, straight onto the door in zone 4. Wow, Lucas is on point right now. Transitions to zone 5, slows it down, keeps the angle, keeps the proximity. Onto the inner clip 6. Nice transition, snap back onto the last outer zone. The proximity was absolutely the same the whole way around. That was amazing.
Yeah, great rounds.
Now, can Alexander match? We know he can.
Yeah.
Will he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're saying yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see it.
He can, he can.
He can,
Definitely.
he can. We know he can.
Definitely great driving
Is
today.
it going to be Lucas's biggest day? Is he going to take the win today? Or is Alexander going to take a win in the Nissan 400Z? Is that a 400Z? I think it is.
Yeah.
Yes, good. Here we go again. Nice start run. Lucas doing a big flick. Alexander, wow, puts it on his door and does not leave it. Transition to zone 3, exactly the same on the door again through zone 4. He is not leaving his door. He wants to show him he can do just as good. Oh, even closer to zone 5. That is crazy driving by Alexander and Lucas. Transition to inner clip 6 onto the last corner. Alexander closes up just before a bit of a tap.
Contact with a wall there.
Ooh, that was exciting.
That lead from Lucas was just all or nothing. He was at the point every zone, like barely at the track, only one small mistakes at the out-season number 7, and that means Alexander.
We have a winner!
Yeah, Alexander Element gets the win. Oh my god.
Wow.
Only one small mistake.
Ooh.
Okay, so I believe that's gonna be the end of today's round. So the first goes to Alexander Element. Second is Lucas Pasquini, and yeah, like we have 3 and 4 spot free now, but let's stay just a little bit to watch this 4-car train. And yeah, that's gonna conclude this round. Thank you, Yogi, for joining
My
in today.
absolute pleasure, Maki.
Yeah,
And always a pleasure.
great to hear you. And yeah, let's see you at the next round. That's gonna be a
see you.
T-side though. That's your home
Is
track.
it?
Yeah.
Boom! Now that got
24th
me excited
to
there.
26th of February.
I
So-
am very, very excited for that one. I
Yeah,
wonder
that-
what layout have you guys gone to? I'm very excited to
Yeah,
know.
we're cooking something, so.
Well, maybe you can surprise. I've done pretty much every layout possible at T-side, but I'd be interested to see if you can find something new for me.
Yeah, maybe we will find something unexpected for you. Okay, so
Yep.
thank you all of the guys, and
Thank you, everyone.
see you guys next time.